I'm Jason UFC, and today we have a story about UFC heavyweight contender Jon Jones names his top 5 UFC fighters of all time. Former UFC light heavyweight undisputed champion Jon Jones has revealed who he feels are top are the 5 greatest UFC fighters ever. Jon Jones will return for a chance to earn the now vacant undisputed heavyweight championship at UFC 285 next weekend, I believe. He'll face former UFC interim champion Cyril Gane in a highly anticipated clash in Las Vegas. Jon Jones is arguably the greatest UFC fighter of all time, defeating some of the all-time greats during his previous run as light heavyweight. A heavyweight title win would further his legacy and place him amongst the all-time best. While Jon Jones' place in history is arguably undisputed, the fighters who should be included in this discussions are up for the debate. Jon Jones includes Jose Aldo and Anderson Silva in his top 5 greatest UFC fighters. My top 5, I would say, myself. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. He said I would say myself. Okay. Myself, Anderson Silva, George St. Pierre, Habib Nurmagomedov, and Jose Aldo. Okay, despite yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He put Habib in there because I felt like Jon Jones has been going in on fans who put Habib as one of the greatest fighters of all time. That's surprising. Despite his previous comments about Habib legacy, right? Like Jones feels Nurmagomedov deserves a spot near the top. Jones has noted Nurmagomedov abrupt retirement has an asterisk of his GOAT case. At one point in time, a super fight between Jon Jones and Anderson Silva was discussed in some circles, but the fight never came to fruition, and Anderson Silva retired from MMA in 2020. Jose Aldo and George St. Pierre have retired in recent years. Let me see, where is it? With Aldo leaving MMA after a loss at UFC 278, Pierre earned his middleweight title in his combat fight over Michael Bisping at UFC 217. Okay, so now, I mean, it's tough because I would not say I have a top 5. I would easily, if I had a top 3, right, it would have to be Jon Jones, George St. Pierre, and Anderson Silva. Right, everybody else, I have no negative opinion about Habib being in the top 5, or clearly Jose Aldo, who I've watched Jose Aldo as far back as WEC, where I think he defeated Uriah Faber with like leg kicks, and I think he won the title. I believe Jose Aldo won the title for Mike Brown, right? Like that's how old school, Even though I'm MMA casual, I've been paying attention since then. But yeah, so I definitely put a lot of respect on Jose Aldo. It's Jose Aldo's name. Habib Nurmagomedov, retiring, undisputed lightweight champion. He should definitely be in most people top 5, at least top 10. But yeah, I've always had basically the top 3. It basically has never really changed. I basically have Jon Jones, George St. Pierre, and Anderson Silva. But let me know your top 3, your top 2, your top 1, your top 5, whatever you want to put down in the comments area. Who are your favorite UFC? This was only specifically UFC fighters. If you want to put your favorite MMA fighters, that's fine. Even if you want to put your favorite boxers, that's cool. But I'm Jason, UFC. Today we had a story about UFC heavyweight contender Jon Jones names his top 5 UFC fighters of all time. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.